Yo, yo. Hi, how are you? I hope you're well. I am well too. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Annie and I am a Kenyan from Central Kenya, that is in Africa, East Africa. Now, in our country, there are so many things that are happening, and one cannot help. We have to speak, and the bigger the number we are, the more we are going to win. Also, it is good not to leave a few people to just talk and then they'll just assume that it is just a few numbers. We have to come out in numbers, speak our minds, and we have to stamp our feet in what we believe in. We are not going to buy the tribal card thing. That one is out. We have kicked it out, and I'm so happy because there is no way you can tell me to hate my neighbor who is Alu, who is married to Ameru. Yeah, you find we have mixed up so much that we cannot afford to hate each other. So it is now going the America way. Though in America we have maybe racism, but there is no way they vote because of a certain race or something. Or somehow it happens, but majorly it's about policies. Majorly it's about the economy of the country, and that is where we want to head. Kenya is moving forward. Politicians, you have to take notes. It is the high time you start doing what you are elected for and stop foolishing us. You cannot take us for fools. You do things and you think we will not notice. No, this is not 2000s. This is not 90s where things were done and people never realized what is being done, or they realized and they know what was happening and never spoke about it. This is another generation. This is another period where we have a very big group which is educated. And as we speak of education, my friends will have to stay woke about the current education, the one that they changed to CBC. Dig deep into it. Let us look at the effects it will have on us in future. The cost, the policies that are being laid in education system. Let us look at what was wrong with 844. What was wrong with it? Okay, it could have been the, 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 the majority feel like it was all about passing exams, but it has produced very we can say it has produced very innovative people. It has produced very great talents. So what will CBC do that 844 didn't do? Let us look at our education system. It is a good system, but there are so many gaps that should be looked into. People are out there talking about economy, talking about lack of money, whereby money is very important. Talking about you will build in church where, but we are forgetting about the education system. We are forgetting about the selections of the senior school that just happened about 2 weeks ago. How was it done? Do you know? Normal Kenyans may not understand the effect that this will have on our children, on our system. In fact, I feel like the system making a poorer majority. The majority Kenyans will be poor because majority will be handsmen. You're trying to create people who can work with hands when we are going the digital way. The 844 was creating, yes, white collar jobs, or was creating people who are reliant on the white collar jobs, yes, but these people too turned out to be people who can also do the man job, but they have the certificate there. But this one will tie you to that particular path that you take. You miss a job in that path, you are doomed. But the 844 was creating an all-round person, a person who can do anything and earn a living, a person who can survive anywhere. This other one is restricting a person into a particular path, and it may be tricky with our economy, with our politicians. It will be tricky. It will be tricky. And there are some people who will be rendered useless because of the particular paths that they will take. Those people who will take, I don't know, the sports and what? Oh, sports. You base your career on sports unless you have a way to relocate to the developed areas. But here in Kenya, we don't appreciate such. Art, drama, yeah, we are doing content. It is okay. But this place is going to be flooded in the next few years. So we also have to raise our voices on the education policies, and we have to look into it properly. As Gen Zs, you will have your kids into the system. You may not be thinking about the education now. Now your focus is on the economy, on how you create money, but also look at the education that we are being offered now and in future. Another thing that we ought to look at is the security system. How are people getting recruited? You cannot tell me that we will have good police officers if they joined the force through corruption. They paid. So what are you telling them? It was not by merit, it was by their pocket or by their connection. So these people, they don't care who you are. I have connections. So we have to go to the grassroots. We have to go to the street with facts, not with just chants of one time Ruto must go. Yet we are not focusing on the problems, on the real problems, or on the roots of the problems that we have. We have unemployment, yes. So why has the unemployment rate increased? And the unemployment rate has caused the increase in crime. And that is a factor that we have always learned, even in school, that the unemployment causes increase in crime. Because if I am unemployed, I don't have an income, I need to survive, I need to eat. What am I going to eat? Where am I going? How am I going to survive? So these people can't do anything for them to survive, and the country will be very unstable if these things are not being looked at. We can speak, yes, but must we go to the streets? If we must go to the street, what is the effect? We have to change the way we are going to streets. We cannot chant the things the opposition is chanting and expect them to listen to us, because they will say we are sponsored by the opposition, of which we are not. We know what we are fighting for. We know what we are doing. So let us go back to the drawing board and try and see what we need to do. If we are going back to the streets, what are we fighting for? It is not one term. It is not Ruto must go. We have today to set things clear. We have to set things clear. I'm so happy that the tribal thing never worked, because majority of us understand that that one has been something that people who are before us, they were just being here, but just being delusional. So as one of the members who will be affected in future, I have several years to live in this country, and my kids are small, and I need a better future for them. I urge Kenyans to make sure that you understand the policies you're fighting, and those who are able to educate Kenyans on the things that we are supposed to fight for, please educate them. We cannot steal from ourselves, and if we want peace, we also need to think about the consequences of the things that we are doing. Even if you are a hired gun, you want to destroy the property because you are on the other side of the government, or you are just paid 1,000 in that day, please think about the consequences. Several people are going to lose their lives, their jobs, their livelihood. So you want to increase the number of people who are struggling out there. This one is what the current regime wants. Because they want us to start begging for mercy. They want us to start asking for stipends. They want us to start asking for food, for handouts, so that we will be in a position that we have no say. We will not have any say in these things. So even if we are suffering, let us be Kenyans for Kenyans. Let us not destroy property. Let us not be paid to cause fracas. Policemen protect other people's properties. It is maybe